So, I mean, I just end the stream here, but thank you everyone for pulling up.
Yes,
I think we should be good. Yeah, I was just live on I was live on my Twitch. So, all right. BPL 3 guys, head over. Yes, BPL 3. Get on over to twitch.tv/BPL_3 right now and enjoy watching the rest of this series. Could be a 3-map banger. All right, see you over there. Thank you, everyone. All right, I just ended my stream.
Okay. So where's map 3? I believe map 2. I believe is New Queen Street.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's NQS.
So what do you want? If we are constantly on that, so when I get back into this, what do we ban? What would look to be a threat on that side of?
So Slime have Tracer open. You could potentially think about taking away something like the Shion, maybe something like the one of Friday's more power picks. But Hidden King showed a bit of flexibility and adjustment there, didn't they? I think they did an excellent job of that.
Yeah, 100%.
Empty, we got to think of something better to say other than 100%.
Oh, my bad. I was typing texting someone.
It's all good. You said it 19 times already. Right, yeah, 100%, and then moved on.
I've got my voice lines locked and loaded.
It actually is a voice line.
I've been with an NPC many times, but a little bit. You could trace open.
If you want to call it the second map, by the way, I think it might be better. I think you're probably a bit more comfortable on the color anyway.
Yeah, it's that. I don't mind.
I can make it easy. Yeah, I can. I'll do play-by-play for map 2, but you can. I'll just try and throw it to you as much as possible because I won't have the energy to over-yap. So map 2 then MT. Bring me the game knowledge. What does Slime City? You're asking me about adjustments, but for New Queen Street, if you look at Slime City's collection of characters, the actual players on their roster, what do you think Slime City default to as we head over to Canada?
So Slime City, we probably wanna. We haven't seen this a lot this season, but I know Bill is a bit of a ball player. New Queen Street famously good for ball. Maybe we see a little bit of ball, a little bit of wrecking wheel action. Maybe we're gonna ban a character. We probably ban out a Sojourn. Maybe it's lucky was looking really good in that Sojourn. We trust Milo Wow to have the Tracer.
Yeah, well, you have to put Bandit in because Bandit's here. Mm-hmm. So then if you ban Sojourn, you're banning Bandit's best character, I assume. Maybe not, actually.
Moon in as well. Maybe it's a Lucio ban angle?
It could be a Lucio ban. I agree. I also think that, I was saying, I'll just say honestly, I think if you look at the main supports, I think Kevin is, you look at the 3 main supports in this lobby, Rico, Moon, and Barker, I think Kevin is number 1. Kevin is number 1 quite definitively on every main support that isn't Lucio. And I think he is a bit below the curve. Obviously, it's just a character he doesn't play, etc., and every team needs a Lucio. But I just think overall, every time I see Kev on Lucio, it just feels like it's losable. That's not always a him issue, but it just doesn't. It's serviceable, but he gets way more impact, and he's way more consistent on the other characters as well.
100%. And yeah, so I was surprised. I don't know here on the side of the Monarch, I don't know what substitution means, because I know Datable might have to come in. Now Datable's a big fan of Lucio.
Data could come in and play Lucio. It's also, would you want to ban Lucio? How much are you worried about Lucio compared to other characters? Is Lucio ever losing you the map? I think in that one, kind of, because I think Rico's beat timings and some of their, particularly their beat timings and some of their more aggressive plays were just far more valuable than what Barker was getting. But I think it was a bigger difference, was just more so the the DPS across map 1, I think.
100%. I think we also might see, maybe it's another support man. Maybe it's a Mizuki ban. If we're going to play the ball stuff or the Diva stuff, a Mizuki ban could be good from the side of Slime City Monarchs. It also protect bans of support if you want to play this Lucio Kiri, if you're comfortable with Lucio Kiri. So you want to maybe ban the Mizuki, especially if you're playing ball, Diva, stuff like that. I'm just thinking of ground tank mirror, but maybe not. It entirely depends on what tank Doors wants to play here.
I said I found quite often, like considering the comps that I saw from Numbani, a lot of the fights got into a little bit front to back, which meant that Friday was just getting blown up because obviously Winston isn't meant to just be taking 5-man swing the Winston kind of pressure, you know? Like, there wasn't much off-angling going on from Slime City, and that's when they were winning. They were just trying to front to back and blow the Winston up, like, let's 5-man shoot the Winston. And the minute it went to Mauga, actually managed to stable a little bit. It's going to be an important aspect Friday versus Doors. I think Friday on his power picks is stronger than what Doors has got, but Doors has just got a much deeper bag, you know? Like you did say that Doors plays ball here, but like I think he's going to be much stronger on the Hazard, the Diva, the Sigma. Probably not going to play the Zarya, but like if you think Doors, you think Sigma, Diva, the Marissa, Hazard in particular as well. I think those are more likely to come out, and if you say 100%, I'm going to punch you.
Well, see, I used to go out there. You can also see from the side of Friday. Actually, I'm fully expecting Friday to go hog here. I'm thinking this now. I know Friday's a bit of a fan of the hog.
Yeah,
especially if you're predicting the ball. Yeah, the Roadhog. Friday loves those characters.
Do you think he plays it if he doesn't have Yuki in to play something like May?
Well, I think.
Do you need the flex DPS to help try and relieve pressure?
But I think Percy's like perfectly capable as well. I think any character that Yuki plays, a big Percy also plays, apart from Sim. I think Sim's the only character I think Yuki probably has over Percy. That's about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think we'll see. I hope it's either for Orisa as well. Just trying to think of what characters that could be played. We're probably going to see Kiriko from either side because it's Kiriko. We're probably going to see Sojourn from either side because it's Sojourn.
The Kiriko champion.
Also, okay, if Yukino was here, I'm 100% seeing Soldier 76. Because Soldier is good on this map.
On this map?
Yeah.
Oh, Yuki does love a good rage bait Soldier on a couple of maps. New Queen Street, he loves Rage Bait Soldier, as he calls it. To describe it quickly, in fact, do you want to have a go at describing what Yuki means by Rage Bait Soldier empty, or have you got no idea what it's about? Have you played with it? I've
never played with Yukino on Soldier 76. Right. Knowing Yuki, I'd let you cover it.
So, I'd have to get his words from it, but the biggest thing I can equate it to is how some DPS perform in Marvel Rivals. Because in Marvel Rival, like, I had a game, like, a couple of hours before this, like, literally today, where both enemy supports got 35k healing each. In like a 20, 15-minute game. It was 3 rounds of control on their control mode, but it was 35k healing each. Like, what? So the way that I would describe it is no character in the game is going to be able to put up that amount of useful damage compared to the healing, right? So what Soldier does is, the way that some DPS perform in Rivals is that they force the supports to not heal the rest of the team, and by not healing the rest of the team, they are effectively doing damage, more damage than they ever could be if they were shooting the team. Because that means that your damage sticks effectively. And Yuki Soldier is effectively the same thing. It's like, by using attention as a resource and by forcing the supports to not be able to give out resources and care and peel to the rest of their team, it's almost like he's doing damage. Because he's splitting attention, he's splitting focus, and he's creating opportunity for the damage on his team to stick, for it to not be healed. As I said, think about like rivals. You're doing 900 damage to a tank, but they're getting like 4k healing per minute, you know? So like if you take that healing away or you cut it in half, then your damage actually sticks, it becomes permanent, and people fall over. And that's my best description of how I think Yugi plays Rage Bait Soldier. It sort of, rather than it just being my damage versus your healing, it's I'm going to stop your support from healing so that my team's damage matters more. And it also plays numbers.
I think that's right. Yes, okay, so Sojourn banned from Slime City. And...
Good ban, to be fair. Lucky definitely prefers that Sojourn.
100%. And... Only ban. It's not a penny king. This makes sense. We did say Doors is a big fan of the ball. So just getting that here out of there.
Yeah, Friday doesn't play it, so good one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, I think Bandit definitely prefers some of the harder hit stands than Soj. Soj is a little bit of a flex DPS, isn't it? So I think fine bans from either team. I particularly like what Hidden King have done though. Like, it just seems like such a set strategy. Okay, we're going to ban ball on this map because we want to essentially we want you to play a tank that we can blow up effectively. And ball is very hard to blow up, particularly when they get major perk. Like, when you get major perk on this map as ball, you just do whatever the fuck you want. You are Thanos. You are, you know...
100%. That major perk is completely busted and should be killed. We've got to get rid of it immediately. I completely agree.
It shouldn't be in the game.
Ball is so broken. 1200 HP.
The thing is it's like, in a ban format, we've got a couple of roles now. Every role can have something to kind of deal with ball. Sigma, Cassidy, Mizuki, for example. So like, you can ban one counter and then you still have two open every map, but you have enough tools, and the minute the ball gets the parry, it just doesn't matter what you have on the enemy team. You could have 6 heroes against 5 that hard counter Wrecking Ball, and the minute you get the adaptive shield perk, good Wrecking Ball players just can't be touched.
We just gave Ball a Zaya bubble, like...
No, exactly.
Thinking, lads.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't need it, he was good before.
It continues my thing that sometimes, like, what Blizzard don't know, Blizzard have never been able to balance tanks in their life. And Blizzard's perspective of what makes a certain tank good, or what a certain tank needs, or what a certain tank should have, is just completely like skew-whiffed. I don't think Blizzard understand tanks in this game. I don't think they basically ever have.
Yeah,
like from buffing weaker tanks to over buffing strong tanks to reworking tanks, etc. I just think, like, you know, like Winston has barely been buffed or nerfed across Overwatch history, and that's good. But like, some of these tanks just need like stripped down. They should never been in the game in the first place, etc. You know. We spent too long asking if we could. We didn't ask ourselves if we should, you know? And to me, Mauga and Hazard are just why, you know? Why did we do this?
I think also just takes a bunch of different, I don't know, it's hard to explain with new attempts specifically. Like, Hazard just does everything.
Exactly. Tanks shouldn't be able to just do everything.
Exactly. Except they can, and that's the end of the day, and that's okay. That's why every tank should be balanced like Orisa. The only honest tank.
Orisa is not. Orisa, a character with Javelin Spin, Javelin Strike, Javelin Thrust, or what Javelin Throw, and Fortify, and an actual, like, somewhat decent primary fire that has range is not an honest tank.
Yeah, but you could boot people off the map, therefore the character was fun. That's my opinion. If you could boot people off the map.
Orisa's giga popular. I was saying going into this BPL season, I was unironically, as I was doing draft prep with Naya and Saralee, I said, when was the last time Orisa was good? And they were saying, oh, about 9 or 10 months ago. And I said, well,
probably BPL 7.
And I said, knowing Blizzard, they're probably going to buff it sometime soon so that she's S tier again, because people below Masters absolutely adore Orisa, particularly Diamond and below. Diamond and below, it's Orisa is the tank that everyone plays.
Whoa, what was that?
What was that?
I may. Oh, my fucking joint noise. I may have pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
Holy
Apologies,
shit.
gang.
Jesus Lord Christ, flashbanged by my own fucking... by my own voice.
Jay's like 3 times.
It's 3 more times than anyone should have to hear. Fucking hell.
But
Are we
still
starting
on
lobby?
lobby.
Are we starting lobby? Or is someone AFK?
I'm glad.
Are we stalling for Yuki? Or like what's going on? Why?
I don't think anyone's stalling for Yuki. Okay. I'm glad Moon has kept the traditions of taking 10 years to get into lobby.
Are we doing it for tech issues or like what?
I don't think so. I think we're just taking a while.
Okay.
But, alright. I think they should buff Doomfist. That's my opinion. Buff Doomfist.
No.
Am I saying that because my tank just said, I want to play Doomfist? And I said yes, and then he won it. We won every map. Yes, that's exactly why I'm saying it. But it's okay. Because Doomfist is fun.
They need to rework Doomfist.
They need to get Doomfist armor.
I think at this stage in the game, they should just put him back in the DPS slots.
Maybe.
You just have to kind of adjust Rocket Punch, I think.
It doesn't mean. I mean, there's also. I think that I can't lie about what's called the Power Matrix needs to die. That does need to be gone. To be fair.
I mean, just don't throw any projectiles into him for the first 3 seconds. He shouldn't be shooting Doom Block anyway. But you can do some crazy things with it. To be fair, like where you Rocket Punch or Seismic Slam and then Power Matrix to I mean, I'm so sorry. Just the clip farming, eating Grav, eating Wizards with the Power Matrix is pretty cool, to be fair. But I don't know. I'm waiting for them to like drop a patch which like completely changes the game. Like. I mean, we had that at the start of the season, with the 5 new heroes. Like, how much?
Well, yeah, but that was like 3 seasons ago. When it comes to every season.
You can't be absolutely rewiring the core fundamentals of your game every season.
But to be fair, that beginning patch, like the patch dropped with the 5 new heroes, and none of those new heroes matter.
Well, now they are though.
Now they are, but I think it's like the change was gradual. Which is kind of a good thing, to be fair. Like that patch dropped, we got 5 new heroes, and then none of them, like all those characters were like bonkers.
So as an old person, MT, like at me being old, I can tell you with some kind of wisdom that from experience, Overwatch's patches, there is a. Do you know like the sliding scale meme where it's like the chuds at one end and the high elo people, and in the middle it's like everyone raging? Have you seen that one? Like the skill graph. It's like that meme.
I have.
It's like Overwatch patches. It's like at the start, people play something similar from what was good last patch. Then a new meta kind of develops as a couple of heroes get introduced. And then if the patch carries on, and this is probably by like week 6 or week 7 of the patch, funny numbers, but like, stay focused. Like then we get into the end of the evolution of that comp where people start finding like the absolute micros of it. And then eventually a counter comp starts developing for that one. And then people go for variants from there. So it's like, as I said, at the start, you get a similarity, then a new comp develops as people figure heroes and interactions out, and then you get a counter to that comp down the line, but before that, the comp gets like almost perfected as people figure out the micro interactions, the niche interactions, some small aspects of counterplay within the mirror, etc. There was another part of that patch cycle that I've missed, but it's just vanished from my head because it's like 2 a.m.
However, I think we're going into map now.
We are going into map. We are.
And Wait, okay, I'm saying that, we're just not getting to that. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Okay, I got baited. Never mind, I'm lying.
Ye baited. Apparently we're waiting on prod.
Static, but hopefully it chills out.
Ye baited.
Oh,
Apparently we're waiting on prod.
we're in. Ish. Oh. Okay.
This
And
this does not surprise me
Ish.
that Hidden King are on this, because this is Door's least favourite hero. This
And we're on immediately the Reinhardt, Lucio, Casme.
Memory does just want to play Baptiste, to be fair. So
Lucio, Casme.
if there's one character that Friday can play, it's Reinhardt. The EU special. Oh, they walled Doors. They walled Doors, and they won because Doors got walled. Yeah. We just walled the Sigma. We don't have Lucio speed, so the minute we saw they were on Lucio and we were not on Lucio and they had Reinhardt, we need to press S. As Lucky takes down Bandit, and that's fight over, which means it's empty time to assess what comps there are on paper.
So we're on the Ram Mizuki, so we're going to play slow, try to bait the Reinhardt. And then just counter that with the full play this Mizuki Kiriko comp. And we're mirroring the Mei. We're basically playing just to kill a Reinhardt. The Reinhardt has a lot of shield.
And all of HP.
A lot of HP. Immediately poke it out. They're all to the bottom. Only 4.
So basically the only difference in the comps right now is Dateable on the Mizuki versus Moon on the Lucio. So let's see how these main supports actually affect it going in. That's an early wall, as Friday has to pin out. The lamp comes down to keep him stable. As the window is dropped in rotation, Friday aggressively looking to take space now. I think anyway, Memory going to be wanting to support that main tank with that additional healing. The Vortex goes down, and Friday just sort of pins out again. That's 2 times now. We've just seen them take a left corner and then immediately pin out to the right one. Every resource gets dropped though. Friday goes for the second hit and a second bite of the cherry. Slime City fall, the big German man. And the adjustments from Slime City end up going in their favour as Lucky gets the exit pick, but nah, Luau's going to clean up there.
I mean, that trade is nice, stops Doors getting the ult charge, but we still have 3 ults, nearly 4 from the side of Hidden King. And that's what, I guess it's, we're going into a big ult fight here.
I mean, it's
their ults online.
Yeah. So Hidden King now have the option to go first. Let's see if the Earthshatter is respected by the team without the Lucio speed boost yet again. This Reinhardt way quicker than you thought. There's it comes in. Great wall. Oh, we kite out in the worst position possible against the small staircase against the Reinhardt. And we get absolutely put in the fucking locker for it. Jesus Christ. You're going to find some McNuggets back there. They are deep in the freezer, man. Oh, they're deep in the freezer empty.
They are deep in the freezer. That's 1 ult. Just 1 ult fight win. That's if you're Hidden King, you'd love to see that.
It's illegal. Yeah. It's disgusting. It should never have happened.
You can't be doing that. And now we have 5 ults. We never like seeing 5 ults. With lots of openers as well, but Hidden King have their response to response.
They don't have Suzu either, by the way. They don't have Suzu either, by the way, to Hidden King. So a counter Blizzard absolutely could have come out. Purrs gets on the end of the high noon. That's the pick from the Mei. The Shatter comes in, though. But it's the difference with the Kiriko. The Suzu changes, but now there's no Suzu or anything for the side of Hidden King. Luau's Blizzard is really, really good. As we get a good ult typing in chat.
I didn't see the beat come out from the side of Moon, but
no,
he's already used it. I don't think it was an age yet. I feel like I would have noticed that, but that's okay. But we still have 2 ults inside of Hidden King and only 1 from the side of Slime City, and it's Mizuki and Bastion swap as well.
Both Meis seem so hell-bent on using the wall behind the tank in order to trade, and that's early in the fight. That's going to go in the favour of Hidden King because of that shield, but late in the fight, Dorsey's going to have another cooldown to block with. Bandit now on the Bastion, just going to swing the corner. Again, no Lucio speed boost, but Dorsey's able to take so much space because really the Hidden King comp doesn't do the most damage to him, even with Memory pummeling out those left clicks. Oh, they're all on a corner. They're all on the same pixel. Dor should get so much value with the slow orb here. But he looks to be aggressive with that Nemesis form, but I really just don't think they can. They break a perfect slot in that wall for him. Purr's unable to convert, which means Bandit gets to turn onto Lucky. Friday somehow goes through and just isolates Bandit and kills him. Sorry, what? What's going on there? How on earth does Friday find that pick? But I think he's just going to walk straight into the Kiri Rush and the Ramatra form. Wait, Purr's Blizzard is actually really good. He could turn it.
But I think nice clutch, maybe.
Yeah, I think Dorsey's form just got extended and it helped massively there. Yeah.
All these traits, though, are really, really nice. It means we can't take a good fight here unless we kill this cast late. Oh,
Ram's so good against that comp because when they address on you, you just pop form and block, and boom.
But we have the Ram. We have close, but plenty of that Hidden King as well. Double support are available, which means we can play this really early. Windows coming out left and right from the side of memory, and close to another shatter. This really big ult fire, and this matters so much. This fight is one of the fights we turn.
Good window positioning. Great wall as well, actually. Gonna just stop the aggression from Slime City coming in. Hidden King still leading as we get into the second half of the map. Now, Doors gets walled and just taken down. Luau's Blizzard is not in time. The Shatter is better. And a big ultimate on Slime City is gone. Friday dies, but I think with the lead, it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. Hidden King and Co should just be able to turn up, and importantly, Slime City lose a fight in which they commit Blizzard. Oh, what is this? What is this sanctuary?
I thought we might regret that in the future. We don't really needed a... Especially given they're down their target. Now we're forced to fight without a sanctuary.
They're down Friday. You don't need a sanctuary there. Like, oh, Great Wall again.
Oh, we beat from side of moon. Stabilize the ult. The annihilation is still running. Behind it out.
Let's see, as Doors falls low. Purr's does have a Blizzard to continue the pain. Bandit's form just basically just gets walled. The Bastion has been mitigated very efficiently here by Hidden King, understanding that if they can just wait that out, they've got it. Particularly after the Ramatra form, after the Bastion form, they can continue rolling this on now, and they've got like over an 80-meter lead as we're looking to finish out the map if we're Hidden King. Under 3 minutes left. Slime City Monarch not quite able to make adjustments across the board. Bandit gets an all-important kill onto Memory. Luau gets the trade as well. So actually, Slime City, if they play slow, they might have the respawns here. As it's clutch fight. Bandit, there we go, finally comes up good on that Bastion. Luau gets the cleanup, and Slime City survive by the skin on the underside of their teeth.
It is never over till it's over.
It ain't.
And currently, I mean, 2 ults on the side of Hidden King, 1 for Slime City, but it's just currently an ult deficit for Slime City. You've got to go fast. Bastion bombs out.
We're going for the
Blizzard out in response.
Purr's Blizzard has been so well in this game. So good, yeah. Basically, just before I could tab back in to mute Discord, so I was getting spam pinged, it's over. And you got to remember, Empty, that Hidden King, they don't even really need to be going hard in these fights. They're up 80 meters. Purr's kills 2 with the May block form. Yeah, remember that does 80 damage, 80 damage per second. But yeah, Hidden King, they don't even really need to win this. What they need to do now in the final 2 minutes is just stack ultimates and take 2 fights with 3 ults each, and they're going to win the map and win the series and win the game.
And the lead is so egregious as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they just, oh my,
the Reinhardt man. His fire strikes are refilled, his attack speed is
but he's so slow.
But Friday went too deep, he flew too close to the sun. Purr's desperately jumping on them to try and do damage with Cryo. Could be a lifeline for Slime City. Purr's is doing some illegal work in the backline there, gets the trade. But no, this is fire.
Still see kills, Percy. Maybe Dawson gets some stack of kills. No, that's okay, but that was really nice actually. They use. And now Slime City have time to build theirs.
I think the May loss is huge for Slime City here, but Luau on this Tracer going to be having to come up big. Basically, should just be dueling Memory and the Cassidy every fight, right? Oh, it's a hold back. Pulse Bomb is lucky. Just domes him. Luau gets hit with the flashbang. Gets hit with the flashbang. Sometimes that happens on ping. Luau just sort of straight lines it in a desperate attempt to find a Pulse Bomb. It doesn't come up good. Lucky on the angle. Filthy though.
I get it.
Out in the back.
Oh, we've Ramot. Oh, this is just everything going down the toilet.
Yeah, Ram got put through the window. The one answer to sort of that Ramatra block is that when you're blocking, you're basically just stunning yourself slowly in exchange for damage reduction. But then you can get windowed massively as they hit the stagger. 28 seconds left now. What are the odds on the Slime City comeback? What's the over-under?
I had to say, if I was a gambling man, I wouldn't be taking this gamble. Because 2 odds for Slime City, 2% of Hidden King, but
It's Blizzard.
I don't know, we're close to a window builds quick, we're close to a shatter. Even if we lose this next fight, hard to win.
All Perth needs to do is just wait for a good Blizzard. Okay, we pop it too early potentially, but it doesn't matter. The space created is actually good enough. Lucky and Friday open the picks. Dateable and Bandit, those are the two. As Perth gets another double kill just by jumping into them with Ice Block. This was a fantastic performance on Reinhardt May and Hidden King. Raw into life. As the EU special in the EU matchup ends up taking it 2-0. Hidden King get their first win on the board in BPL at the 3rd attempt. Slime City, they're going to have to be waiting for theirs.
Slime City's not won a game yet. Not in regular season.
Did they win in kickoff?
Yeah, they.
Okay, never mind.
Won the first 2 games. Don't
Never
they
mind.
grand finals
Hidden.
kickoff? They got them grab to grab in kickoff.
Oh, did they? I didn't think Slime got the in B kickoff. Okay, fair enough then. But nonetheless, Hidden King get their first win of BPL season. And without Yuki, hashtag noticing. Really hashtag noticing.
Yes.
Yeah. Very, very, very noticing. That's a big factor. They won without Yuki. It's almost like they didn't need him and he's a bum.
This puts Hidden King 1-1. 1-0 even. Actually, I forgot, they didn't play week 1. It puts him 1-0 in regular season, and Slime City at 0-2.
Does it put them 1-0 regular season?
Yeah, they didn't play game 1, week 1, because they had a bye.
Oh yeah, they only played Blaha and lost in kickoff. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just
not on the
Hidden King 1-0, but undefeated. They can say they're undefeated in regular season despite being second.
Yeah, Slime City dropped to 0-2. Sorry, it was Slime City. Slime City are looking for their first win in regular season. Hidden King make their debut here and get the win. I got the teams a bit jumbled up. Sorry, gang. But nonetheless, Hidden King, pretty good 2-0. The matron has been summoned empty. We're all going to the Cursed Apple. Who is your Cursed Apple Patron Rumble sponsored BPL player of the game?
Oh God, who's here? Loki.
Moon for winners interview. We gotta pick a player of the series first.
Between 2 for me.
It's Perth or Lucky. It's Perth or Lucky, I'd say, to be honest.
I was gonna say Lucky or Memory. I think Memory had a great series.
I think
Mem did really well, actually.
Scan the stats. Who did best?
Numbers-based analysis.
Numbers-based analysis, bro.
As everyone knows, scoreboard is the only thing. I think I'm happy for Lucky. I think Lucky played extremely well.
I think Lucky did really well.
Lucky, but I think Memory also. I'm also always gonna try and give it support. It's unbiased.
Yeah, true.
I like Lucky. Lucky. Cassidy or Soja?
For Lucky.
Hey, could I steal Empty?
Oh, don't I have it to go? Yes, I have to go.
Yeah.
Caster.
I did look at the time.
Who won?
No,
was it was a Hidden King?
Hidden King. I have replay codes that I was meant to do.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna vanish to see League
Stealing
Sunday
Empty.
All right, guys.
Okay, I'm staying. I'll go. Do I go to A Live?
Yeah. GG's.
Okay.
Goodbye,
Congrats to
Steve.
Hidden. Bye bye.